Hey there, it's Matt Remarino coming to you with today's mindset hack. Firstly, not done any for a few days, been way too busy having fun with the kiddies and doing some real good important work and personal growth stuff. So I want to come with you today for this mindset hack, and it's all about fear and the emotion that you put into your fear and how it will bring it further and faster to you. And that's why it's so important to lose fear. So here's what it says. Fear is the most debilitating emotion that there is. And every one of us can live a life without fear. The key to absolute freedom and joy for each and every one of us is to let go of fear. When you understand that fear puts you on a frequency of attracting more fearful events and circumstances into your life, you will understand how important it is to shift yourself. People are in fear of being late, of losing their jobs, of paying bills, of getting sick, and the list just goes on. But the fear of those things is actually summoning them to you and to us a lot quicker than we would like or should ever have. The law of attraction is impersonal. And whatever we focus on with feeling is bringing it to us. When fearful thoughts come, stamp them out immediately. Send them on their way and replace them with anything that makes you feel good. So I just want to go back and just touch on the law of attraction is impersonal. And whatever we focus on with feeling is bringing it to us. Right, the reason why I want to go back to that particular line is the law of attraction is impersonal. It's whether you're feeling good or bad, it will just bring you more of whatever you're feeling. And the reason why I want to highlight that is because fear is a very, very strong emotion. It's a very strong feeling that you can have. And the more you focus on that fear of whatever it is, the more you're going to receive it. And the more powerful that receiving is going to become. And that's why you do need to stop and stamp it out immediately. So as soon as you start feeling fearful of something, you need to switch and change it. Now, just last year, there was a company event I didn't go to. It was in the States. And one of our top earners, in fact, he is the top earner of the company, has a massive fear of snakes. And so during his speech or training, speak a bit, whatever you want to call it, on stage in front of, I think it was about 12,000 people, he had actually organised a snake from the local zoo to be brought in and to be placed around his neck to show that although fear can be a very strong and powerful thing, you can overcome your fear. No matter how fearful you are of it, you can still overcome it. Now, don't get confused with fear and being scared. There's two very different things, because when you're scared, you're in danger of something. Okay, but fear is generated from within your mind and your own consciousness that is generating that fear of the unknown. Okay, whereas when you're scared, there is something actually going to harm you and hurt you. So it's two very different things. So his fear of snakes was so great that the way he had to overcome that and break that cycle was to actually have one on stage in front of 12,000 people to overcome that fear. Now, I'm not saying he cured himself straight away from having a snake around his neck and now he has a snake around his neck all the time. I'm not saying that at all. But he proved to himself he can change his feelings and he can move forward with that particular fear and slowly squash and get rid of that fear. And that's what I implore you to do today. Pick up something that you are fearful of. If you're fearful of stepping out of your comfort zone and going to pick up the phone and call a prospect, well, guess what? Stop thinking about it. It doesn't matter what the result is of that call. Even if you say hi and you mumble and bumble and they say no, I'm not interested, or no, I'm not open, or whatever their response is, it doesn't matter, because you've overcome a massive challenge. You've faced your fear and you've overcome that by making that call. And I can assure you, the next call will be just a little bit slightly easier to be able to make. So make today count and banish your fear of whatever it is to the depths and the darkness of the past behind you. Because the sooner you can do that, the sooner you'll move forward and your business will follow too. Make today count.